Hello guys, this is Asphalt FX Academy. So in today's video we'll be talking about chart patterns in trading. So how chart patterns looks like and what to do as a trader, that is what reaction to give out as a trader once you see this kind of chart patterns. So right now we'll be going to the chart to explain all those chart patterns looks like. But in today's video we'll be talking about the one and only head and shoulder, which is our chart pattern for today. So that's what we'll be talking about right now. All right, so let us check this web browser, Chrome. Okay, let's wait for it to load. Currently loading. All right. Okay. So as we're waiting for it to load, so don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification button in order for you to receive more beneficial trading video like this. Okay. All right, let's wait for it to load. All right, nice. Okay. Alright guys, so we'll be checking on GBP USD in order for me to show you a clear chart pattern. And also in trading, if you want to check all this chart pattern, is very ideal as a trader. You say that you're a beginner or intermediate or a professional trader, so it's very ideal for you to check all these chart patterns on higher time frames. So when I'm saying higher time frames, I'm talking about the weekly time frame, I'm talking about the daily, and I'm also talking about the 4-hour time frame. So if you see all these kind of chart patterns, let me try to give you the list of chart patterns. So the first chart pattern to look for, head and shoulder. So the second, double top or double bottom. So the third, the rising wedge or the falling wedge. So if you see all these three kind of chart patterns, so these three chart patterns that I gave out right now and those chart patterns that normally comes up on the chart. Others actually comes up, but not like all these three chart patterns that I gave out right now. So all these three normally comes up on the chart, because as a trader you need to show up every day. So as you're showing up every day, you'll be seeing all these chart patterns, most especially on the higher time frames. And if you see them on the higher time frames, I'm assuring you 90% sure the trade is going to go along or speak about the chart patterns. Speaking about the chart patterns is that it's going to move according to the direction of the chart patterns. So that's what I'm saying. All right, so let us check GBP USD. Okay. All right, perfect. So we're going to 24 hours. So 24 hours, that's daily. All right, perfect. So I'll be showing you on a head and shoulder chart pattern. So I'm going to create mine and I'm going to show you an example of that head and shoulder on the chart. So I'm going to create mine right now. So as you can see, head and shoulder, you can see there perfectly. So see, we need to have coming, guys. Coming, guys. I'm coming. I want to make it more perfect for us to see. Okay, now this right now. Okay, nice. So we have the left shoulder, we have the head. So the last, we have the right shoulder here. Nice blue. All right, so as you have this, you have the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. So basically now, all this chart pattern, this kind of chart pattern, head and shoulder chart pattern, is always formed during when we are having a movement, a bullish movement. So when we're actually having a bullish movement, so we tend to have all these kind of chart patterns, head and shoulder chart patterns. So we're having a bullish movement, that is higher low, higher low. So this kind of chart patterns, let me give you a clear meaning of chart patterns. Clear meaning of chart pattern is that we want to what, when you've been having a kind of movement before, so when the movement is trying to change from that previous movement to a new movement, so it's trying to change from the previous thing to a new thing, you understand? So it's a correctional pattern. We call it a correctional pattern, that is the movement we've been having before, let's say, is wrong, so you are trying to have a correct movement, a new movement. So now if you're having an head and shoulder, it shows that we've been having a bullish movement before, we've been having a bullish pattern before, a bullish movement, that is a bullish momentum before, let me put it that way. So by the time you have the pattern right now, so the pattern is telling us that the movement is about to change from the bullish trend to a bearish trend, you understand? All right, so now basically I want to explain this, that right now, let's say you have an higher high, this left shoulder is our higher high, higher low, yeah, the head is our new higher high, higher low, so it's on this support level here, can you see? So the right shoulder is our lower high, that is, it has not broken, it didn't break above this head, so it gave us our right shoulder here, which is our what, our lower high. So it did what, this our strong support level here, it's very strong, it's on a higher time frame, it's very strong. So what happened, since we have our lower high, it did what, it break below that support, so telling us that it has shifted from where, from the bullish momentum towards to a bearish momentum. So that's why I'm saying that chart patterns, another name for chart pattern is what, a correctional pattern, that is correcting the previous pattern to what, to a new pattern. It's telling us that our previous pattern was actually wrong, so telling us that it's going to correct the previous pattern to a new pattern, from this bullish trend towards to a new bearish trend, you understand? So let me show you guys on the chart right now for you guys to see clearly. So all right, so see perfectly now, we have the left head, left shoulder, we have the head, we have the what, we have the right shoulder here. So for you to see, for you to get it perfectly, let me make use of the pattern. Yeah, so you have the left shoulder, you have the head, this is the support here, so you have the right shoulder. So can you see, it breaks the support, telling us that it has changes from what, from the bullish trend to what, to a bearish trend. Can you see? So this is what I'm saying, can you see? So it breaks below what, below this, it breaks below what? It breaks below that blue line, that's neckline. We call it neckline, or what? Or the support. So it breaks below the support. So what we are actually waiting for now is for us to have, we are actually waiting for a retest on this blue line. So if you can actually get a retest on this blue line, so we need to scale down to what? A lower time frame, like 30 minutes or 15 minutes time frame, to check what? To check our entry signal. So from there, in order for us to sell, you understand? So that's what we are perfectly waiting for in this trade, because this is the support here, as you can see. So the reason why we have it as our strong support level is that we have a reaction here, a reaction here, a reaction here, a reaction here, a reaction here. So if it's above, it's buying. If it's below, it's selling. So it's now below the the support level now. So we are what? Is retesting it right now. So we're about to do what? We're about to sell. So basically, in short, what I'm actually saying is that as a trader, is either you're a swing trader or a day trader or a positional trader. So what is actually ideal for you is to what? Look out for all these chart patterns on what? On the higher time frames. It's either the weekly, the daily, or the 4-hour time frame. Look out for all these chart patterns. So by the time you see these chart patterns, like I've said, those chart patterns are what? Are for correction. They are what? They are correctional patterns. So they are trying to tell you that the previous movement, the previous trend is what? It is definitely wrong. So they are about to give you what? A new trend for the market. So right now, if you check, you've been having a strong bullish momentum from here to what? To this top. So it did what? It gave me a correctional pattern, which is what? A chart pattern, an head and shoulder pattern, and it breaks below this support that I'm showing you. So when it breaks below the support, so I'm waiting for a retest on that strong resistance level in order for me to sell. So that's all for this video. So don't forget to subscribe and put on the notification button in order to get more videos, more good videos like this. Okay, all right, peace out.